Hello, Dr. Hall, Karen, and Cole. I'm Emily Orr. I'm a member of the class EDD834 at Aspen University. We have been studying under Dr. Hall, and this week we are preparing our assignment for Module 4. For the Module 4 assignment, we're going to be talking about the 5 types of social power. We'll be talking about also the dominant social power in the work setting, and then we'll additionally be talking about the alpha dog concept. So I'll start first with discussing the 5 types of social power. The first type would be legitimate power. Next, coercive power. Third, reward power. Next would be expert power. And then finally, referent power. So discussing legitimate power, this would be a situation where somebody is appointed to a position of authority. Coercive power would be the ability of a person to punish people for whatever reason. Reward power would be the ability to give people things that they want or even take things away. Expert power would be the ability to influence people through sharing your information, your knowledge, and your expertise with them. Reverent power would be the ability to influence people through charisma and personal acceptance. The domineering social power in my work setting was a little bit tricky to come to because I can see how each of these powers are used within the work setting. And when I really narrowed it down, I considered my personal supervisor, who is the Dean of Health Sciences. And then I considered the VP of instruction. And then I also considered the highest person, who would be the president of the college. And just with my interactions with them and the way they carry themselves, I am going to have to go with, after I narrowed it down, to legitimate power. There is a lot of respect for these positions within our organization. And the staff, the faculty, we do our very best, I would say the majority, we do our very best to make sure that we pay the proper respect and attention to these positions. So legitimate power definitely would be the domineering one. But also I see with the coercive power, I see this at play as well, maybe to a lower scale. And I think it's just the idea that the folks who are in higher power would have the ability to punish for any reason, basically. So reward power, I also see this as a means to reward people, to give them things they want, to take things away from them. And finally, I see reverent power as well. Our president, he is very charismatic, he's very outgoing, easy to talk to, down to earth, and that he's very influential just due to his outgoing personality and lots of charisma. And just he's really enjoyable to communicate with. The one that stood out in my mind that really did not apply in my work setting would be expert power. I am actually the highest academic nurse executive at our college. So the positions who are higher than me, they necessarily would not have experience in nursing education. So nobody higher in a position than me at our college is an RN. So that one I kind of excluded. But again, the domineering power at our college would be the legitimate power. Next, I'd just like to talk about the alpha dog concept. So basically, when we think about alpha dog, it's the leader with a position who behaviors, they create energy and drive and real economic results. This person has expertise, they have credibility with their peers, with their supervisors. They're consistent at producing high level results. They have high level economic drive, and they also influence others with a very positive impact. They are clear on their personal truths. They exercise their personal truths, and they consciously act on their personal truths. Their leadership amplifies the and they have energy within their organization. They are driven in what they are doing. They're competitive. They rely on others, and they empower other leaders in their organization. And so they also have extraordinary communication. They have purpose. They have passion, and again, high energy. And things that they don't do. Number one that stuck out to me is mess up statistics. They're very cautious in what they say. And when I think about the alpha dog at our organization, I think about our president. And each year when he addresses our nursing students at their pinning ceremony, he always confirms with me the number of graduates that we have and at the year that they're graduating. And then he also asks about the number of graduates overall from the inception of the program way back in 1982. So he is very cautious with statistics. He wants to be sure that he gives the correct information and that everything is on the right page there. But again, our alpha dog would definitely be our president. And to see him lead, he does lead with several of these types of powers. Legitimate, of course, because everybody does have respect for his position that he holds. But also, he is very high energy. He is very, very committed to the work that he does. He's there to support us, which is wonderful. It is just, it's amazing to feel like you've got somebody backing you. So I really do appreciate him, but that reverent power as well. I think some of that appreciation comes from that reverent power that he possesses, his ability to just connect with people. And he does get results. He actually is implementing a new strategic plan. He has consulted outside firms to get this strategic plan up and running and implemented within our school. And he's doing a lot of really positive things for our community through this new strategic plan. So he's definitely someone that I respect, someone who's easy to connect with, and somebody that I feel that I can learn a lot from. So that is basically my little talk there. I appreciate you listening to this point. The reference for this discussion has come from David Casulo, Leading the High Energy Culture, What the Best CEOs Do to Create an Atmosphere Where Employees Flourish. So again, thank you, and I appreciate your time.